Josh, you're the man. Legend. Not just the first subscriber, the first commenter. Take that in. Take that in, buddy. Ras Clark, Syntac, look out. You look out. I'm coming for you. Neebs Gaming, step aside. Step aside. And it's all because of Josh. He started it. The first to comment, the first to subscribe. Okay. Here we are. At my old official server. It has been a while since I've been here, but I wanted to pop back in since these servers are going to be shutting down in 100 days or so. I wanted to come back to the old stomping grounds. So, and my character is still here, or the spirit. I'm going to respawn in. This is like a double treat. Oh, goodness. Okay. Welcome to Val741. And I'm apparently in some sort of pen here. And I knew this whole structure was here, and that's why I wanted to come back. I wanted to preserve this place forever on YouTube. Okay, what are you doing here? You're still spawning in. Look at that Phiomia. Level are you? 15. Hey, buddy. Let you sleep there. Welcome to Ark Official. If you've never been there before, it wasn't my first official rodeo, but it was my first official was the beginner servers, but then I came here. Boy, you are just a pretty girl. You know what? I might just end up taming you. This is crazy. Look at all the craziness here. Okay, what you're seeing here, let me open up my map. Here I am on these little islands on Valguero. Like I say, this is an official server, and everything you see here is part of a welcome center. That's why I'm able to just walk in and walk around and look at stuff. There we go. I could see I can travel to another server here using this transmitter. Everything here is unlocked, which is cool. I mean, that kind of, and you see the artifacts and the tributes. Now, this is all pin coded, all these boxes, but if you, I don't know if I'm going to chat up in open chat or not to see who's here, but you know, I think a lot of these official servers had little places like this, common community places. I'd kind of been around. I hadn't been around to a lot of other official servers. Been to some with this character, but I always come back here because there's really nothing quite like this. Let's go up here to this sign. What's it say? Angrus Tavern and Trading Post. All structure unlocked and dinos free. Please do not build on island. So this Angrus tribe kind of took it upon themselves to be the welcoming committee, and so they kind of built all of this. Angrus Council. Uh, Basically kind of catering to new people or anybody who needs it. And it's still here, even after the announcement of all the... Uh, okay, I'm ice cubing. How about that? Alright, well, we'll look around. Now you'll see... Alright, I see the dinos. There used to be a lot of dinos. There's some Deinonychus that were up here that would lay eggs, and you could grab the eggs for free, and you could incubate them if you wanted. Alright, I see. Yeah, they've kind of already started powering things down, it looks like. Because there used to be these pens were full of tames, but they were pin coded or something. So you couldn't just grab them because there were certain tribes. I don't know. I won't name them, but we always call them the box tribes. And if you've ever been on a official server, you know of what I speak. They would come and just take all the dinos. And they'd come through here and they'd take everything. They just loot. The things here were put here for newcomers so that, you know, if you were new... Let's close the door, shall we? Let's not just look sloppy. So, you know, we've got forges here anybody can use. The feeding trough, it's pin coded. Things like that would be pin coded, but and this preserving bin is locked. So last time I was here, all this was powered. You get free water. See, rooms upstairs, pins are inside the room. Okay, I'll just show you that. So they even put like a little hotel here. It's got a little air conditioner, no longer powered. But you'd come in here and there's your pin. So I could use that pin to shut my door and lock it, and then I could store other stuff in here. Surprised that hadn't been looted. You know, and instead of a bed, they just put a chair. Same thing, it is. And the air conditioner. A little thing to preserving salts. There's somebody going into the chat asking for a donation or something before he quits the game. That kind of summarizes the mood on official servers. It's quite sad, actually. Quite sad. So I can go in here and say, oh, there's stuff in here. How about that? Okay. So if I wanted to, I could... There's lots of hide. So again, the mood here is pretty bleak, but yeah, there's metal tools. There's a little bit of stuff here. I could probably do something. I could probably tame that Phiomia. It would take a little bit more than I wanted. Look, there's even some desert armor here. not bad stuff. I mean, if you're starting out, getting these metal tools is a cool thing. But see, normally the box tribes would have raided this, but the box tribes have probably left. They probably quit since the announcement. So people aren't uh, they aren't even looting anymore. Wow, look at that parasaur. Okay, I can't remember what the event is right now, but crazy colors unofficial. Very cool. What level are you? 135. Not going to be able to hit you with a club. Very happily. How about you, Anki? Level 20. It's just compulsive, you know. You got to check the level of everything. They've kind of put the platforms out here as spam. But yeah, this is my original server. I spent about a little over a year just playing on here. When Valgaro first came out, of course, you know, the latest map was always the most popular, but Valgaro persisted in being kind of popular because until the gen maps came out, this was the best place to get element because you fought all three bosses at the same time and had the highest payout. And so people would go to Crystal Isle and get the artifacts, and then this is kind of cool. They have a stone maze, which I've never been in. Might be a good time to go in since I don't have anything. What the heck? Why not? And the artifact and tribute requirements, the tribute requirements were pretty modest. So it was pretty easy to get, you know, as long as you had the army. And so I did help a lot of people. Actually, they helped me, letting me go in. Naked only food, water, torch, and prey. I don't have any of those things. Am I going to get in trouble? Alright. Alright. I don't know what's going to happen here. 6 floors total. Don't die. We will not recover items. Just so you see, I have nothing on me, just me. Okay. Watch that first step. It's a doozy. What's that sign say? Floor 1. Alright, so if you go down a floor, you're not coming back. There's no stairs. Okay. Floor 2. Looks like a dead end. Okay. Quite the maze here. Alright, here we go. Floor 3. So what's the purpose of this maze? Are you supposed to just find your way down all the way? Floor 4. That's kind of cool. My first time in this maze. Okay, now. There's a sign. I'm lost. It's not that big. How hard could it be? How hard could it be? Alright, just having fun in the maze now that I'm trapped here. But as I said, this became kind of this map was a kind of a bedroom map. When new maps would come out, they'd go out and tame their space whales and feroxes and all kinds of things. There we go, floor 5. And then they'd bring them back here to their giant bases. My base was not a giant base, but it was pretty good sized. I'd like to show you where it is, but I'm kind of in this maze right now. And I had to build way off into the jungle. Because even though I was relatively early, all the great places were, of course, pillar spammed. That's what happens on official servers. You know, that official PvP, something like this, you could never have something like this on official PvP because they'd destroy it. You know, fun little community things like this. People would raid it, destroy it, whatever. Alright. Thought I heard somebody. So, for that year that I played here, and I was playing with a partner of mine, and it was her first ARC experience. Was this server on official? Um, and then eventually we kind of got our own server and got some other friends and started playing the unofficial servers with mods and stuff like that, which we still have to this day. Okay, now this is floor 5. Floor 6. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. There we go. There it is. There's no sign here saying floor 6, though. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then from here, I guess it's just a matter of finding your way out. Almost there. Oh, okay. Okay, we've got these things going on. Innovative. Something. I imagine the shutting down of servers on for this tribe that's maintaining this might come as kind of a relief. Okay, hold your breath. You're almost there. Because, you know, they've built this and had to kind of maintain it and log in every week or every so often. Alright. There. How about that? Pin code 2258. Oh, hey. We made it. We'll shut that and that's kind of cool. Artifacts. Nothing in there. And there we are. Very cool. Very cool. Let me shut that. Oh, let me shut this while I'm. Very cool. All right, I made it through the maze. First time ever being in the maze. As you can see, there's a bridge coming over here, and there's I almost want to explore more. Almost want to explore more just to see what's left of this once proud official server. Who's got a base over here? I imagine a lot of people let their bases go. Like I say, for some tribes that were unofficial, GOTG, okay. This would be a bit of a relief, because if you've been on here for years, you gotta log in every, like a stone base like this, you gotta log in every couple of weeks or it degrades. Gotta keep feeding all your dinos. I mean, you can pot them up and that saves that, but you're still gonna be tied to this game. So I imagine a lot of people will quit because they can kind of just let go this thing they've been holding on to for years in some cases. I don't regret the year I spent on the server. It was a great time. It was a great learning time. Wonder if I could do something here. Learn on Gen 2. This character has been to Gen 2. I suppose I could just make a raft. I could do that pretty easy. Just a basic raft. I mean, because of they already have. Oh, look, a pretty Anglo egg. Reminds me of my first partner. First she rezzed on this little island just like I did, and she was like, "Oh, I found a trike egg," and before I could type in "don't pick it up," she picked it up and died to a trike. The adventures of being new again. Great times. Great times. Drink some water. Do I want to? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I can do it. I can get everything I need right here. I can get hide. I can get a hatchet, a metal hatchet, and a metal pick. Sure, we'll get a pike. What else? Everything else, I get some more of that. I can make a metal sickle if I get enough metal to get more fiber. Yeah, there's arrows. You can tell people are quitting and they're just stuffing their stuff in here. So, yeah, why not? Why not just take cloth stuff. I'm not going to take the best stuff. I'll take some stuff. You got gloves? I can make gloves, but you already got some in here. All that silk I could probably make. Gloves, 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 gloves. Don't see any. Don't see any. Let's take this. Put that on there. There. So we got something. So we can style a little bit. All right, here we are. This is just and this is also a celebration. A bit of a celebration because my first subscriber, not just my first subscriber, my first commenter. I'm gonna need some thatch too, I think. Let's look in here. Josh, You're the man. Legend. Not just the first subscriber, the first commenter. Take that in. Take that in, buddy. Ras Clark, Syntac, look out. You look out. I'm coming for you. Neebs Gaming, step aside. Step aside. And it's all because of Josh. He started it. The first to comment, the first to subscribe. Here's another big base. And I should have got crystal or something to. Let me just pull up here. Close enough. Hellfire. I kind of remember them. Yeah, going around the old neighborhood. Seeing who's still here. Look at that. Look at the size of that base. You can't even res it in. This is life unofficial, where these guys have spent years building this. This is why morale is so bad. I mean, some people will be relieved, but others are devastated by this. All right, I need to. I'm going to go to Valguero in my other series one of these days, and this is the closest obelisk to anything resembling a safe spawn zone. But it's not really. That those islands are the safe space, but to get from the islands to the obelisk, my experience on Crystal Island, getting to an obelisk from my spawn zone. I used up all my. Up. We're not. What are we doing here? All right, we'll just take you. Put you in there. Take you a couple of bites. One bite should do for now. So we got food, we got water, we got weapons, we got a raft. What more do we need? All right. I'm kind of scouting now also as well. The best. Stupid shark eats everything. Could have got some more free meat. Now normally I'd have, if I was a newbie, I'd have stayed on Noob Island and got some metal off of those rocks by the shore and smelted that down and made some crossbows. There's a place not too far where you can get crystal. Probably would have tamed something, even if it was a Piomia, to get up there and get it. And then, or Parasaur. Parasaur would be better, because you can get berries. Look at all the jellyfish. That's biotoxin, you guys. Let's see. Somebody got a crazy base here. Like I say, it's been a few months since I visited here. I'm trying to think if this place was just going up, but we'll come over here. Let's see who this is. Come on up in here. Just, yeah, they got a transmitter here. Tribo de Fox. Alright, that's locked. The only thing I can do is turn it on and off, but I'm not going to bother with that. So it looks like you got one out here and one inside. I don't know what the purpose of that is. Maybe somebody could tell me in the comments, why would you have two transmitters like that? Unless you're using them like for dyno location. I know I've used the S Plus version of that. Wonder if I can get a red drop here. I got my bed right here, right? We just upgraded our water supply from a glass jar to a canteen. A rock golem saddle. You know, all of this is going into their vault, into the newbie vault. I'm not going to use it. My intention is not to. I thought about doing a series just hopping from official to official. You know, it's kind of a last hurrah, but there's a reason why I got off official in the first place. It's more than one reason. One, of course, is the official rates. The official rates are for people who don't have jobs. I do have a job. It's not YouTube, and it's not Arc. And let's see what happens down here. Slow down. I just want to make sure I'm not going to run into somebody's base that's so big it won't res. Because there used to be one down here. Slow down. And it stretched all the way across the lake. And it was down here at the end of the cliffs, the white cliffs, but I don't see it anymore. Here's a kind of a little base. Who are you? Tribe of Rebel. Let me see something here. Mother of Dodos. That's who was in the chat. Kind of a unique. Oh, it's a raft. It's a raft like mine. Is it? No, it's got pillars. Oh, there he is. ASP, Tribe of Rebels. Okay. Buddy, you need to put a door in there, man. Okay. Whoop. Alright, obviously somebody new, fairly new to the server. Here we go. Get down in here. Yeah, this is just a shadow of what it once was. In its heyday, this entire beach would be pillar spammed, and now I'm seeing the first of the pillar spam right here. I just ship up here. This could be a dangerous spot, dino wise, but let's just see who's ores, and this is a tech pillar. Yeah, ores, I remember them. They were about as close to an alpha tribe on the server as you could get. I mean, wherever they decided to go, they dominated that area with huge, yeah, you see this thing still resonant. Huge bases extending all the way across the lake, tech pillars. Okay, whatever. Stone pillars, and you can see that you can look inside. You can see the striders. Am I going to run into a wall here? There you go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Tech bridge. So yeah, they've taken this whole area. Now, they weren't always as big as they are now. I remember when they were smaller, and they lived in my neighborhood, which was off in the jungle. Off to the edge of the map is where my base was, and they were kind of up the hill from me. Okay, so that is just a tour around the neighborhood without a proper mount or a flyer. You can also get organic polymer from these. Whoops, not from that. I don't know what's going on here. Fish. Can I get stuff from you? Let me drag you. Let me get meat. Oh well, don't want you anyway. Who's this? Let's just pull up here. The Flintstones. Yeah, I remember these guys too. They used to have a much taller. There it is. Yeah, it just hadn't rezzed in yet. Huge base. Bulgaro was 2017 or 2018. So yeah, these guys have been around for years. Many, many hours. And if you look at that, well, it's resin out there, but think about how long it took, how many resources you had to harvest to get and build those huge bases that you can't even res in. But this neighborhood was full of those bases just a year or two ago. And now, of course, there's many other maps, better maps, certainly better for getting element now. Gen 2 kind of broke that. Fjordur breaks everything that this map has. Fjordur has that and more. So yeah, the maps that have come out have kind of left Belgueros in the dust, but I still have a fond feeling towards it. Bulgaro is unique in that there are paths that run around this map, and if you stay on the path, you could negotiate the whole map with just a land dino, which isn't true on a lot of maps. Now it's not easy, but there is a path that you can get on to get into the jungles and the tundra and the winter biome. You can go around the entire map using these paths. So you could have an Equus or even a Parasaur, a Brano with a platform saddle and just live on there, and you could tour the whole map. I often thought, Neebs Gaming did their series, their Crystal Isle series was as Nomads. And I kind of wish they'd done it on Valguero, because it would have been more practical. It was still a good, decent series. It's kind of their last great arc adventure. Where they'd actually trying to fight a boss, which they didn't win. Spoiler. Anyway, all right. Well, here we are. The sun is rising. Let me turn the gamma off. You kind of experience the sunrise on Valguero. Take that in. Honestly, that red ob looks like it might be easier to get to, but that's not true. I know what that... You've got a tundra and a redwoods biome between you and the... It's marginally better than the jungle and the swamp that you're going through to get to the green ob. But yeah, you'll have to see my Ultimate Arc series to see how I tackle that one when I get to it. All right. Well, thank you for joining me on an official Valguero 741. Thank you for the memories and for being here and, providing the metal tools so I could quickly make the stuff I needed here to make this raft, and to just go down memory lane, see a couple of the old folks still around. My handle on this server is Romulus, from the Hunters of Gore tribe. Alright, so I'm just going to beach up here and return all the stuff. Sack on my bed until everything decays and I die again. All right, thank you so much, and we'll see you on the next one.